Hello hockey fans and welcome to Inside the WCHA. I'm Ryan Phelps. Find us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, but the best site you'll find is WCHA.tv. Where they come to play, we come to watch. Do you pack a broom when you travel? Might want to start. We had mostly conference matchups this weekend and most of them ended in road sweeps. We'll start in Sault Ste. Marie. Michael Bitzer and Bemidji State in town to face Lake Superior State. The Beavers missing Miles Fitzgerald Friday night due to illness. His replacement, Dylan McCrory, and he makes a big impact early. Just a minute in, Bemidji wins the draw. Muck chucks the puck toward the net. Kyle Bauman gets a piece of it, and McCrory puts it home for his first point and a 1-0 lead. More Beavers in the first. On the power play, Zach Whitecloud with a point shot this time, and Charlie Combs deflects it past Nick Kossoff, and it's 2-0 BSU. It would remain that way into the third, and Bitzer would keep it that way. He turned aside all 21 Laker shots to earn his 20th career shutout, putting him tied for second all-time behind only Michigan State legend, NHL All-Star, and 2010 Olympic hero Ryan Miller, who has 26. Beavers win 3-0 as Jerry Fitzgerald added a late empty netter. Same two goalies on Saturday, but a lot more goal scorers. Lake Superior State jumps out to an early lead thanks to a pair by Jake Hand. Look at this beautiful passing play. Hand crashes the net to put it home. Lakers up 2-0. The Beavers come storming back and score 6 of the next 7. 5 of them came in the second period. Kyle Bauman would score not 1, but 2 shorthanded goals. This one would turn out to be the game winner as Bemidji State completes the sweep on the road. 6-3 the final. Bauman becomes just the 14th WCHA player to net 2 shorties in the same period. Beavers now winners of 6 straight, their longest streak in 9 years. We head to Anchorage. 7th-ranked Minnesota State in town to face the Seawolves. Mavericks win 5-2 Friday and looking to complete the sweep against Olivier Mantha. Special teams were very special on Saturday. MSU on the power play in the first. Brad McClure with a shot from the slot. Jake Jaremko and Dallas Jarads both in the blue paint. Jaremko gets the shovel out to lift Mankato to a 1-0 lead. Moments later, and UAA is on the attack. Slick toe drag by Brandon Switzer. Jordan Xavier with a yawning net puts it home. That was the only even strength goal of the night, and we're tied at 1. Midway through the second, Mavericks back on the PP. Mark Michaelis working behind the net. Watch that back door. Daniel Brickley puts it away, and it's 2-1 Minnesota State. Late second, and another power play. Parker Toomey with a shot. It's blocked, gets it right back, and this time dishes, and Michaelis, the recipient of the weak side feed, to make it 3-1. CJ Cease would add the empty net goal for his 13th of the year in the 4-1 win. He now has 9 goals and 13 points during an 8-game point streak and is one off the NCAA points lead with a WCHA best 29 this season. Mavericks, now winners of 7 of their last 8, earn the sweep to begin their 2-week stay in Alaska. From Anchorage, we travel to Fairbanks. You hear of fans hanging from the rafters. Here they have military personnel rappelling from them. The hometown Nanooks win 3-2 on Friday. It was Military Appreciation Night on Saturday with Alabama Huntsville in town to face Alaska. This one still scoreless late in the second. John Teets casually tosses it towards the net. It gets through to Josh Kestner. He goes backhand, forehand, and in for his 15th of the year. 1-0 Chargers as they take their first lead of the weekend. Fairbanks fans still feeling it. They ran out of room on the third period score sheet with 3 goals and 16 penalties. It started midway through. Austin Bolio just out of the penalty box. He does it the other way, forehand to backhand, and it's 2-0 UAH. Less than a minute later, and Alaska is on the attack. Justin Young left unattended in front. You got to put a body on him. Nanooks pull within 1. But that's as close as they would get. Christian Rogic adds the empty net goal for a 3-1 final. He's tied for 4th amongst NCAA rookies with 8 goals as the Chargers snap a 6-game losing streak. Our next stop is in Big Rapids. Bowling Green facing Ferris State and Justin Kappelmaster. Actually, 2 of our recent weekly award winners duking it out. He and the Falcons' Eric Dopp. And his boys had his back early. Less than a minute in, Mitchell McLean is going all the way. Bears down on net and slides at 5-hole, but it doesn't go. Tyler Spezia, right place, right time. And Bowling Green takes the early lead. They'd add another, but the Bulldogs battle back. Tied at 2 late second and on the power play. Cole Norris starts the rush. Sweet passing play with Andrew Durantes. Corey Mackin with the finish, and Ferris State is up 3-2. Falcons on fire in the third. Sam Craigs ties it at 3, and now it's a 5-on-3. Stephen Bayless spies Cameron Wright. He deposits the one-timer in the back of the net. He would add another power play goal minutes later as Bowling Green scores 4 in the third for a 6-3 win on Saturday. Game 2 on Sunday. This time Florida Panther prospect Ryan Bednard gets the nod. His counterpart is Darren Smith. Say cheese! Both goalies pitch a shutout in the first 20+. Falcons on the attack early second. Brandon Cruz circling, firing. McLean with the deflection, and it's 1-0. Same score late second. Bowling Green power play. Cruz floats it towards the net. Connor Ford grinding in front. He gets it through to Lucas Craigs. That's his 4th in 4 games, and it's 2-0. Bednard not standing on his head, but takes one off the head. He made 27 saves for his 2nd career shutout. McLean puts in another late into the empty net. Falcons win 3-0 for the sweep, this one on the heels of their Great Lakes Invitational title on Tuesday. Our final stop is at the inaugural Ice Vegas Invitational. Ryan Carroll and Michigan Tech draw Boston College, ranked 13th in the nation. First period and a Husky flurry in Ryan Edquist's crease. That leads to a penalty shot. Dylan Stamen says, "Thank you very much." Hits the brakes and beats Edquist 5-hole, and Tech is up a goal. They'd add another moments later with an extra attacker. Mitch Ranke dancing, fights off a check and throws it in front. Brent Baltus knifes through the defense and scores his 8th of the year, and the Huskies are up a pair. Still in the first with a 2-man advantage this time. They've got the Eagles circling. Work it over to Alex Smith, looking at nothing but net, and it's 3-0. BC cuts it to a 1-goal game in the third, but Tech's not done. Fast break down the left wing wall. Seamus Donahue taps it ahead to Gavin Gould. He puts it upstairs to make it 4-2. Eagles threaten late, but the Huskies hold on for the 4-3 win. Arizona State would beat Tech 3-2 in the finals. Northern Michigan beat BC in a shootout for third. Time for some hardware. Our offensive player of the week is Kyle Bauman from Bemidji State. He led the Beavers to a WCHA sweep at Lake Superior State, scoring twice and assisting on 2 other goals for a 4-point weekend. Both of Bauman's goals Saturday were shorthanded, tying the all-time WCHA record for most shorthanded goals in a period. The defensive player of the week is Daniel Brickley of Minnesota State. He had a goal and 3 assists in the Mavericks sweep of UAA. The junior from Sandy, Utah led all WCHA defensemen in points, which included a game-winning goal on Saturday, and he also landed 10 shots on goal. Our goalie of the week is another Beaver, Michael Bitzer. The Moorhead, Minnesota native backstopped Bemidji State as he moved into a tie for 2nd in NCAA men's hockey history with his 20th career shutout during the sweep of Lake State. Despite surrendering 3 goals Saturday, Bitzer earned another W as the Beavers ran their win streak to 6 straight. And finally, the rookie of the week is Connor Ford from Bowling Green, who paced the Falcons and led all WCHA rookies with 4 points, tallying 1 goal and 3 assists in a league road sweep at Ferris State. He extended his point streak to a career-best 4 straight games and finished the weekend with a +2 rating. Coming up this week, Ferris State is at Lake Superior State. Bowling Green heads to Northern Michigan. Minnesota State finishes their 2-week trip to Alaska, while Huntsville is at Anchorage. And finally, Bemidji State has a home-and-home with nearby North Dakota. And that'll do it for this week. Don't forget you can find us on all your favorite social media sites, and more importantly, online at WCHA.tv, where you've got the best seat in the house. There you can find live streams from any game on any device. Thanks again for joining us, folks, and I'm Ryan Phelps saying so long from St. Paul. We'll see you again right here next week.